Welcome to this focus session on test data preparation and management, a key aspect of ensuring accurate and efficient test execution. Without relevant and controlled test data, even the most sophisticated test cases can become ineffective or misleading. Let's start with test data preparation. This process involves creating or acquiring the input data required to execute your test cases. Depending on the test objective, the data might need to simulate normal operations, boundary conditions, or error scenarios. There are several sources and types of test data. 1. Production data, often copied and masked for testing to reflect real user behavior. 2. Synthetic data, artificially created data that mimics expected values and conditions. 3. Manually created data, data entered manually to match specific test case needs. 4. Automated data generation, using scripts or tools to create large volumes or randomized data. Each type has its place. Production data offers realism, while synthetic and automated data offer flexibility and privacy compliance. When preparing test data, you need to consider relevance. Data must match the functional scenarios you're testing. Coverage. Include edge cases, negative inputs, and exceptions. Format and structure. Ensure data formats align with application expectations. Consistency. Data must be logically valid and not conflict with other tests. Reusability. Design data sets that can be used across test cycles. Now let's talk about test data management, the practice of organizing, storing, and maintaining data throughout the testing lifecycle. Effective test data management helps avoid duplication, enables parallel testing, and keeps sensitive information secure. It also supports automated testing by ensuring data is always available, consistent, and version controlled. Here are best practices for managing test data. Data masking. When using production data, mask personally identifiable information to stay compliant with regulations like GDPR. Version control. Store test data sets in repositories with version tracking to manage changes over time. Automation integration. Use tools or scripts to load and clean up data before and after test execution. Environment alignment. Ensure the test data matches the environment's configuration and schema. Access control. Restrict access to sensitive data and audit usage. You can use test data management tools such as Defect, Informatica, or in-house scripts to automate creation, refresh, and cleanup of data. Also, consider test data life cycles. Plan for data seeding during setup, isolation during execution, and cleanup post-test. This keeps environments stable and avoids false positives or dependency issues. In summary, test data preparation ensures the right inputs are available for accurate testing. Test data management controls how that data is handled, shared, and maintained. Together, they enhance the reliability, repeatability, and security of your testing process. In our next session, we'll explore test harnesses, stubs, and drivers, essential tools for testing isolated components. Let's keep going strong.